Putin admits sanctions may hurt Russia's economy.
Here's a summary of the article.
Authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy Dashboard, links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 34,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
That Vladimir Putin is on a 365-day tape delay. Wait until he sees what happened in the last year, he's going to absolutely shit himself blind.
Yes, Russia suffered casualties and most of the Mobniks were lost. The Vatniks went home with no washer. Putin 2024.
Putin is saying a lot of stuff this year. Isn't it illegal in Russia to disparage the war, troops, the country? Shouldn't Putin be arrested for disparaging the war and making Russia look weak? Saying the sanctions may hurt the economy is disparaging the country, he should be arrested. Some Russian patriot should do a citizen's arrest of this traitor.
If there's one thing every nation on this globe has in common, it's that those that make the rules always exclude themselves from needing to follow them.
Have you heard about the golden rule? He who has the gold, makes the rules.
And the Wagner Group went Africa and stole the gold there.
It's probably in Argentina by now. Yeah, I'm still mad at Diego Maradona.
The soccer player?
Did he stutter?
Pushing hundreds of thousands of conscripts into a meat grinder won't?
Not as much as sanctions. That's the whole point of sanctions.
Arguably, literally killing off your blue-collar workforce is pretty devastating too. What kills us makes us stronger.
Those of us with a few years under the belt know the sad truth. What doesn't kills us leaves us achy, weak, and anxious.
This was also one of Norm Macdonald's lines. Rip, that which does not kill you, makes you weaker, and will probably get you the next time.
That guy was hilarious XD.
Also, the performance of their military hardware against 30-year-old NATO hardware has put a real cramp into future military hardware exports.
It's already bad for their exports. Their hardware has underperformed so greatly that they are taking tanks from their exports to buyers like India. I highly doubt anyone will buy Russian for a long time.
Russia is now beholden to the few remaining economies who will trade with it to supply their war machine. China stood with Russia in front of the media, but they're basically obligated to because China is the other kid in the class with no other friends. China and Russia cannot afford to not hang out at lunchtime together. Privately, she isn't as friendly since China now has a lot of power over Russia and they will use that to ensure lopsided economic deals that suck for Russia, which has no choice to accept because they need it so badly.
The Chinese-Russian interaction is worse than people realize. Second, and more concretely, Xi just announced a conference for Central Asian powers including Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Note who is conspicuously absent from that invite list. This has been an area that the Kremlin has very explicitly defined as their sphere of influence, and Xi's move to announce this literally during the meeting with Putin was meant to send a very clear message.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.